Okay, we're going to start to make the eyes. Now, depending on where you position the eyes will change the look of the gargoyle. So if you have the eyes quite low down, like that near the nose, it looks slightly more human. But if you move the eyes higher up, you can get more of a gargoyle effect. So that's up to you, the placing of it. Sometimes you can push your thumbs in to make eye socket, so we can dip that down. So I'm going to do that on my one on this. I'm going to roll a ball of clay and then just cut it in half. This helps you get two eye shapes at the same time, so you're not having to make two individual pieces. Okay, we're just going to slot those there. I'm also going to make some eyebrows. Now again, these could be really quite large, so they form the structure of the face, or you can do them quite small. You've got a bit of choice. We're going to roll a piece of clay out. And then fit those on from the bridge of the nose and curl them round. Again, eyebrows can change the expression of a face. So if you have them pointed like that, it looks a bit meaner or scarier than if you have the eyebrows pointing upwards. So you can play around with the positioning of those too. Okay. Now we've got our main shapes. This is where we need to do the slip and key, just to make sure that everything's attached properly. So we score the surface of the back, crisscrossing those two surfaces that you're going to fit together. Use a tiny bit of water and then press firmly with a slight twist to make sure we've not got any air bubbles. Okay, we'll do the same with the eyebrow. Now we want to get a little bit more detail into the eyes and the eyebrows, so we can carve in now. So again, there's different ways that you can make the shape. I'm just going to make the round iris or the pupil stand out a little bit more and kind of just dig into the clay. Can then just use the end of a paintbrush or a pencil just to stab in. With the eyebrow, you can keep it as a clean shape, or you can add texture and make it look like a hairy eyebrow. So that's what I'm going to do on this side. And I'm just going to draw into the clay with the modelling tool and create a texture. Okay. On this side, I'm going to do the eye slightly differently, just so you can see different ways of working. So again, we do need to slip and key. This time I'm going to carve more into the eye, so I get a rounder shape. And this time, instead of pushing in to the clay to create the pupil, I'm going to add a small circle, which we can slip and key on later. With the eyebrow, I'm just going to shape that into the nose so it becomes part of the face, and I'm going to just pinch around so we get just a cleaner sweep. So instead of it looking like a realistic eyebrow, it becomes more decorative. And then we're going to model that in. Okay, and there we have two different ways of creating eyes.